So say that again. You said I want you to repeat that. You said in the only way you learn this is what?
They go to jail. They go to jail.
I'm gonna tell you something. That's not the only way you learn it. Because look,
Other than,
you know what I'm saying? You're learning it now. Now I've definitely heard, but in the prison houses, there's a lot of other religions. You got Islam. You got what's some other stuff going on in there? You got the 5%ers. You got all type of religion in there, but God didn't give us religion. You see what I'm saying? Watch this. Read that.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 42, verse 22. But this is a people robbed and spoiled.
So now, because in the first place, we're not supposed to be filling up the prison houses. We're not supposed to be in prison. Right? Because God told us what? We the greatest that ever walked the earth. We supposed to be out here waking up our people. Watch this.
They are all of them snared and hold. And they are hid in prison houses.
Why people hear that?
They are hid in prison houses.
God said our people are hid in prison houses. We are robbed and spoiled. Why? Because we laid down for our enemy to step over us. Go back to Isaiah 51 and it's 22 and read down. So now, my question to you, right? I just showed you that God only came for the 12 tribes of Israel. He didn't come for the other nations. He said they like unto spittle. Spittle is spit. He don't care about them. Why? Because God created people. He created things for their own purpose. For his purpose to use them, right? And we're his people. So our job is to represent God the best way we know how on earth. Right? By knowing that what? I'm an Israelite from the tribe of Judah. And what comes with that is responsibility of what? Raising up my society, helping the young men and the young women understand who they are. Why? So we can rule the earth. That's what it's about, not banging over blocks. That's what our people doing. What a block gonna do for our people? Tell me. Because it takes a God to come back and help us get out of this situation we're in. You see what I'm saying? Without the Spirit of God, it's no hope for us. So our people thinking that money is gonna do it. But what the Bible say, the love of money is what? Is the root of all evil. Our people think that that is the answer, right? So subconsciously in the spirit, what we're doing is we're being subservient to our enemies, laying down and let them walk all over us. Why? Because we don't know who we are. Once you know who you are, you're going to get up off that ground. And you're going to stand up for your people, right? Read.
Thus saith thy Lord, the Lord, and thy God, that pleadeth the cause of his people. Behold, I have taken out of thine hand the cup of trembling, even the dregs of the cup of my fury. Thou shalt no more drink it again.
He said we should no more drink of that cup. That cup of what? Them curses. No longer, right, should we be at the bottom. No longer should we be called niggers, African Americans, black man. Because you're not even, you dark brown. And guess what? What white person on earth is actually white?
Straight up.
They're red. They're the devil the Bible speaks of.
That's right.
You understand that? That's real. I'm just keeping it real with you. That's what the Bible says, right? Read.
But I will put it into the hand of them that afflict thee.
He said he's going to put it in the hand of them that afflict us. So guess what? What we went through, because he's a just God, once we wake up to who we are, guess what? The same enemies, right? The white man, the Arab man, Chinese, Japanese, all nations that came together against the children of Israel, he's going to turn it around. He's going to put us on top and they're going to be at the bottom. So let me ask you a question. Were we created to be servants?
Couldn't have been.
We couldn't have been. Why you say that? In everything we do, name something. We're special. Name something on this earth that any nation do better than so-called black and Hispanic people. What sport? Name. Give me something.
We trying to figure it out too.
What do they do better than us? I'm waiting. They don't even do that better than us.
Right.
They don't even play hockey better than us.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So we're better than them at everything. Why? Because we're the gods of the earth. We're the chosen people. Read. But he said he's going to flip the situation around and he's going to do to them worse. Double to what they did us. Right? Read.
We about to start invading.
But I will put.
Hold on, say it again.
I said we about to start invading the Olympics soon.
We invading everything.
I'm talking about flag football, everything.
Everything, bro.
Yes,
read.
But I will put it into the hand of them that afflict thee, which have said to thy soul, bow down.
So now, spiritually, right, they said to our soul, bow down. There was one point in time, right, in physical slavery, when we actually had chains, but we had to lay down and they walked over us. So now, spiritually, we're doing that. How are we doing that spiritually? Because we're learning their ways. And their education system, guess what they're doing? They're not teaching us how great we are. We learning about what to do with the lightning strike through the key, it hit the kite. We learned about Benjamin Franklin and people that ain't got nothing to do with us, right? So we're laying down because we have no idea who we are. So we're learning everything from the same enemy that beat our backs, right, that raped our women. So that's how we're laying down, by not standing up and researching, by not reading and understanding who we are as a people, right? So he said in the spirit we did what?
Bow down that we may go over. And thou hast said, thou hast laid thy body as the ground.
We have laid our body as the ground, right? Read.
And as the street to them that went over.
So now get Hosea 5:15. So now understand that the reason why we had to go into slavery is because of what? I don't know if I touched that. Give it a guess. Why do a whole nation of people go into slavery?
That's a good question. I don't have an answer.
Okay, what they taught you in school about slavery?
I learned about slavery.
You rarely learn anything about it, right? All you know is that we was put on slave ships. That's it. Whips and whips, chains, and ships. That's it. Right. Watch this. Read.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
So now, they take you back in history, right? Come look at this sign right here. Right? Take a picture of it, whatever you need to do. So now, read. Watch this. Listen good, Jamie.
To observe, to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
So now, let's go back into history, right? This is Moses, a so-called black man, right? He parted the Red Sea and he allowed the children of Israel to come through it, right, into the wilderness. Let's see what Moses told the children of Israel back then. If we didn't listen to God, we would be cursed as a nation. Hold on. Listen to this real quick. Let me get you 2 more scriptures. I'm gonna let you go. Watch this. Read.
Verse 16, cursed shalt thou be in the city.
So now, Moses said to the children of Israel, cursed will you be in the city. So now my question to you, Jamie, is any city you go to, Miami, Orlando, are our people in the ghettos and in the bottom no matter where you go?
Bring it up.
Most of the time. You can't deny that. We're at the bottom. So he said, cursed will we be as a city, which identifies us as the children of Israel. Because no matter where you go, if you go over to Jerusalem right now on the other side, our people at the bottom there. Right? We're cursed in the city, right? Read. Jump to 68. 68, this is the icing on the cake, right? So this is what Moses prophesied that would happen to us in the future if we broke his commandments as a people, right?
Verse 68, and the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
So now we should go into slavery again with ships. That's history we know about, right? But what you don't understand, this was prophesied thousands of years before it actually happened. Right. Understand that. Watch this.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again.
We shouldn't see our homeland again. So now, if the prophecy is telling us that we wouldn't see our homeland again, how did we get over here? So that means we had to come from the homeland to where we at now.
What is a nation? Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support. Nation is children with role models.